What's up guys, we're back with another episode of British Guy Reacts, the place where we give honest reactions, not overreactions, and today we're doing another NFL reaction and it's terrible weather games. So I'm guessing we're going to see lots of snow, like we can see on screen now, rain, fog, crazy winds, but I'm not sure. Let's get straight into it and see some of the worst weather conditions in the NFL.
150.
Ooh. Bro, surely you can't play in that. What the hell?
Brought down by Charles Johnson, so they would have to punt after that, and that's when so Gabbert with a tough start to the game. Cam Newton having difficulties as well, having trouble hanging on to the ball, trying to get rid of it. He's able to dump one off to Greg Olsen for a long, making guys miss, dragging players down for a 39.
That'd be so fun though, to score if you score a touchdown, just sliding home.
9-yard gain. So despite the low score and the rain coming down, Jaguars finding a way to move the ball, and they were doing it.
The monsoon season struck early and turned the Cotton Bowl into a fish bowl for the guards instead of referees because the surf was up in Dallas.
Oh, we got no audio here. Number 35 is going. He's trying to get down the line. Oh, it's what? They're just sliding for days. So do you guys just play in any weather? Like, is it impossible for an NFL game to get called off? What? It's just sitting there? Is it not real grass that you play on?
On its back, Coach Ernie Stautner
like
outlined a defense
carpet
that gave the Cowboys their first applied to football.
What is the turf? Is it not real grass? Because it doesn't look like real grass. It literally looks like a carpet.
Not his hands, and slid through the surf for a touchdown. Final score, Wales 13.
This looks like real grass.
Philadelphia snowed more than 6 inches during this game. Players had trouble holding on to the ball. Nobody could hold on to that thing. Calvin Johnson just got scattered, smothered, covered.
You guys are crazy. You can't play in this. How can the referees even tell how far the ball's gone? Like the 10 yards and get you downs. This is stupid.
Snow.
Look at it, you can't even see through his helmet.
Reggie Bush actually slipped on snow and ice and re-aggravated a calf injury before the game. Second quarter, Nick Foles looking for Riley Cooper.
And they're playing in
white.
white.
Chris Houston, who returns it up the side.
They're wearing camo.
Trouble for Johnson.
The 1964 Mud Bowl.
Tries to pass. No catch, but what a slide. The Cardinals are still trying. A fumble by Johnson and Stinchula.
I don't even know why they've included this video though. What am I watching?
Tittle soon has the Giants moving in spite of the weather. Watch this scoring pass to Thomas. Terrific. And New York leads 7-3. The rain stays heavy and the mud gets deeper. Johnson can't pass.
Oh.
He's almost drowned.
The commentators are a lot more hyped these days, this guy. Boring monotone voice.
Johnson connects with Conrad down the middle. Barnes and Patton almost knock each other out. And the Cards lead 10-7.
Almost knock each other out.
Let's watch the Giants take to the mud. You can hardly see their uniforms. But that's Thurlow running. In fact, Steve leads everyone with 61 yards gained from scrimmage over land and sea. Y.A. Tittle does his best.
It took a long time for this pitch to recover.
He passes to Dick James.
Just a mud.
James
Mudfield.
for 34 yards to the St. Louis 18.
Oh come on, I'm done with this clip. Move on. How long is this little clip here?
And this time, it's Tittle to Thurlow for 10 more muddy yards.
Just watching blurry people slide in the mud.
On fourth down, Chandler tries a 21-yard field goal.
Didn't even show the field goal, just show him kicking it.
But his team hung tough, beating Miami in the rain and barely losing to Houston in the snow. The victory left Jerry Glenn.
If you are enjoying these videos, please click the subscribe button down below. 87% of you still aren't subscribed, and it only takes a second. Cheers.
Here's the snap. Marino back to throw. Excellent protection.
The weather looks okay.
It is caught, and it's going to go.
I was going to say the weather looks okay here. What has happened there? Why is it just in one place like that?
Two blue mud-shirted defenders. Receivers spread all over the place. Dolphins will be coming after him. He drops the throw. Fires it. It's going to be intercepted.
How's that happened?
Back at the 45-yard line. Runs laterally. Now comes to the middle of the field, and he's going to be dragged down at the 46. Back in Dolphins territory, Tracy Porter. 5 minutes to play. The locker room shows to follow. Here's the handoff. From the play. They will battle for it, and Baltimore comes up with it. You got Overstreet in there. Your lead can dissipate in a hurry.
Need to wear goggles.
Really has indicated that in preseason,
the mud going in your eye.
a penchant for coughing up the ball, and Miami had protected it so well all day.
Chicago, and lightning caught him a little bit, and some of the fans, I think, remember about that. Many of the fans have pulled out, and we frankly don't blame them. I don't think I've ever seen it rain this hard at a football game, Frank. I don't believe I've ever seen it rain this hard. We are getting a lot of water in our booth. Chicago, I guess, can really turn on the rain. 5-yard penalty offside.
They're carrying on.
Against the Steelers.
I mean, in England we play through a lot of weather, but if it got this bad, there's no chance. Like, if you can't see it on the cameras and the players can't really see what's going on the field, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Snowstorm, Michigan against Ohio State. Archie Griffin, the Heisman Award winner, around the right side. Up
look at the state of this.
I really cannot tell you. There's no way you can read it.
No. Look at the field.
Than it does a rainstorm. I'll tell you, if our technicians can hold it together.
Sail a boat over that.
Take it or not.
Go jet skiing.
Everything coming unglued now in the booth. This calls for a little poise on the field. Second down at 5.
This is stupid.
You can't see down on the field.
Oh my God.
On the field. I've never seen anything quite like it. The only time I have is when I was a kid in Minnesota and we used to play in a snowstorm, Frank, and that's just about what it looks like, even though this time it's straight up rain. There's literally hundreds of people out on the field now, sliding around. They're enjoying what's happening.
You Americans are crazy. You're crazy people. What is going on here? It's not dangerous.
And I would suspect that the Steelers are... Oh, wow. Here comes one, maybe. I think you'll probably be able to hear this one. I think we better get a little delay in the game. Even though by football rules, you're not supposed to. That took 3 seconds. Speed of sound, what?
It was the Norse custom to bury Vikings aboard a burning ship at sea. But in the Coliseum, the game proved a soggy funeral for the Rams' Super Bowl ambitions. Minnesota won 14-7, and instead of the dispirited Rams, it was the Vikings who would contest the mighty Dallas Cowboys for the NFC Championship.
On a somber Pittsburgh Sunday, Oiler dreams were laid to rest.
It's promo.
In a freezing rain, Houston fumbled 6 times, and the long ride was over.
The long ride was over.
Playing in a fog, and in the second half, that metaphor became a reality. When a dense fog descended upon Soldier Field, the Eagles hoped...
I was just about to say, I played a soccer game in like some heavy fog one time. You couldn't see past the halfway line. I'm a defender, so I stay like far back defending. And I couldn't see my own team in the other half of the field, and that was bad. This just looks even worse though. Doesn't even look like you can see 10 feet ahead.
...of erasing the Bears' 17-9 halftime lead vanished in a puff of smoke. This thick gray curtain brought an air of menace and an aura of mystery.
I've been in stadiums where they put you in high press boxes and you feel like you're looking through the clouds. But in this case, we really are in the clouds.
How do you commentate on that?
Here's how it looks to us, and we're only about 20 yards away from the play. We can hardly see it. In the stands, the fans can't, and they're relying on the play-by-play announcer to keep them abreast of what's going on.
What's the quarterback meant to do?
He fires the pass, and it is...
I mean, respects to him for carrying on playing.
As Cunningham evidently fired into the fog and was picked off that time by
the fans still seem to be enjoying it.
Right there.
A 20-12 defeat reduced the Eagles to figures in a surreal landscape, and their road to the Super Bowl receded into a hazy infinity.
Okay, so that was NFL terrible weather games. Obviously, I was expecting bad weather, some extreme weather conditions, but I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. That monsoon was just crazy, and they were still playing, and then fans running on the pitch. This fog just seems like it'd be impossible to play in. The snow, I mean, is probably harder for the officials than the players themselves, right? Apart from it being cold. Snow's not too bad. That rain and fog, no chance. Just play another day. Play the day after. Or delay the game for a couple of hours, you know what I mean? Seems a bit silly to be playing in those conditions. Let me know in the comments what's the worst conditions you've either played in or been to see a game in. Or if you've ever been stuck in some. If you've ever experienced like a hurricane or a monsoon. We don't get much crazy weather in England. We just have consistently bad weather. When I was in Asia, I had a couple of earthquakes, which are quite scary. But nothing much more than that. But that's it for now. We're going to be back with some more USA reactions, sports reactions, music reactions, YouTube reactions. Let me know in the comments what you want to see going forward. But for now, take it easy.